Hi everyone, I just wanted to do a really quick video because I have had some people asking me about exactly what the Unspooled book is about. There's been lots of people have been talking about it. The feedback has been great, but I know that if you're just hearing about it, maybe it's a little vague in the description. So I actually wanted to flip through some of the pages and give you an idea of how it's laid out. Basically, in short, it's about 8 tracks. That's the name of it, Unspooled, an adventure in 8 tracks. But there's a lot more to it. So there's the front cover, wonderful design by Matt Phillips and Go North Design. Forward by the one and only Martin Popoff. Back cover blurb from the legendary Donna Halper. If you're a Rush fan, you don't need to be told who she is. So this book is... I'll just start flipping through some pages. So give you an example of what the artwork looks like. It's just a collage of 8 tracks, all from my collection. And I've broken the book up into essentially 8 chapters, each with 4 subchapters. So I go from 1981 to 1988. The reason I go through those years is those are the years that 8 tracks were manufactured by the record clubs for people who were in those clubs but weren't available for retail sale. And that's the whole focus of the book, because I think a lot of people don't realize they made 8 tracks that far into the 1980s. So I've got a little introduction. I've got a lot of old pictures of myself in the 80s. I tried to keep them to the correct time period. So this is 1981. So like an 8-track, it's broken up into 4 different parts or 4 programs. And I talk about a different aspect in each little section. I talk about November 1988. These are the magazines I was reading. These are the tapes I was listening to. November 88 plays into the history of the 8-track, believe it or not. Then there's a section on how I started collecting. There's a section on a website I discovered that let me know that these 1980s 8-tracks actually existed. And if you remember Columbia House in the 80s, or if you don't, this is what some of the catalogs look like. Also the RCA Music Service, they're reproduced here. And at the end of each of the years, there is a list of all known record club only 8 tracks. The 8 tracks that were manufactured for sale in these record clubs, but not on the shelves of retail stores. You had to be a member of these clubs. And it just goes on from there. And it's not all my writing, actually, far from it. I've got a lot of really, really cool contributions from other writers. Lots of awesome pictures to give you an idea of what these things look like. There's a breakdown of how they actually worked. That's another year-end list. And if you've ever collected music of any kind, you're going to find something to like in this book. It's not strictly about collecting obscure 8 tracks. It's about loving music, getting into music, wanting to know more about the artists. There's a lot of educational value in this book. I stand behind it. I'm very, very happy with how it came out. I want to thank my good friend Matt Phillips at Go North Design for his beautiful design work on here. Every page is eye-popping, and I can't take any credit for that whatsoever. So I'm very happy with the book. I'm very proud of it. And a lot of folks have already pre-ordered another batch. If you're interested in pre-ordering this book, hopefully now you've got a better understanding of what it's about. You can either message me on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter. It's Tim's Vinyl Confessions on all of those formats, or just shoot me an email at timsvinylconfessions@gmail.com. I take e-transfer and PayPal. It's $65 for a soft cover. That's shipped to wherever you are. We ship worldwide. If you want a hardcover edition, we have a limited number of those. All of them come with a bookmark, customized bookmark, with my logo on one side, Go North Design's logo on the other. And it's $90 for a hardcover, but we don't have too many of those. So if you want one of those, get those orders in soon. So I look forward to hearing from you. The book should arrive by the end of March. We hope to have them shipped out by April. So if you have any questions, message me. If you know somebody that's into collecting music and they're hard to buy for, this would make a great book. This would make a great gift. I stand behind it. I'm really happy with it. It's my very first book project, and the response has been overwhelmingly good. and I appreciate that. So this is just a deeper look inside of Unspooled and Adventure in 8 Tracks by me, Tim Derling. Thanks everybody for watching.